Capcom has a huge library of great games, but they don't seem to know how to handle the mobile gaming market. I'm Ben, and today on Android Gamespot, we're gonna take a look at 5 games Capcom does not want you to play. Number 5, Breath of Fire 6. If you're a fan of the Breath of Fire saga and JRPGs in general, you probably at some point heard of this game. It was first announced back in August 2013, that is 4 years ago. Breath of Fire 6 was supposed to be the new game fans have all been waiting for, an MMORPG take launching on Android, iOS, and even PC. We got a kick-ass trailer and then that awkward dead silence, similar to the one when back in high school you asked a girl out and got burned on the spot. Yeah, that one. Fast forward to February 2016 where the game actually launched, and oh was it a disaster launch. With tons of server crash issues, and in a few times the game actually worked, it was just plain bad. A bland, crappy game that felt like the only thing the developers had in mind while making it was, hey, let's milk the cow attitude. Reception in Japan was bad and the game was sitting on 2 stars with over 900 1-star ratings. You guys were not happy with the game either when we played the Japanese version for you back in 2016, and your comments were on point. So Capcom ended up releasing the game only in Japan. Not sure if we should feel disappointed about this or grateful. I guess thanks Capcom. Number 4, Street Fighter Puzzle Spirits. I personally have been playing the Street Fighter games since Street Fighter 2 in the arcades. Yeah, remember those times when you felt that pocket change your parents gave you was meant for Street Fighter and Street Fighter only? Heck, Street Fighter was the first movie I went to see in the movie theater. Needless to say, I'm a long-time fan of the series, and so are a lot of people. So naturally, when there's a Street Fighter game released on mobile, we want to play it. The game combines match puzzle mechanism with Street Fighter characters and a pinch of social RPG elements. It has been out in Japan for a couple of years now, and just when I sort of gave up on the illusion of actually having a global release of the game, Capcom went ahead and released it on iOS back in September 2016. And so far, there is no release date for Android. That is not a way to treat your fan base, Capcom. Number 3 is Resident Evil 4 Mobile Edition. Resident Evil. Don't get me started on Resident Evil. Or do, actually. One of the best survival horror long-running series, best until Resident Evil 4, and Capcom finally realized that we, Resident Evil diehard fans, don't want any of that third-person over-the-shoulder action shooter crap they've been serving us since the 5th installment, but enough about that and back to Resident Evil 4. The game was first released in 2005 for the grandpa of mobile gaming, the N-Gage, remember that? And later got a worldwide release on iOS in 2009. In an ideal world, that statement would have ended with iOS and Android. But we don't live in an ideal world, right, Capcom? Number 2 is Street Fighter Battle Combination. Hey everyone, look! It's another Street Fighter game that's nowhere to be seen on your Play Store. In Street Fighter Battle Combination, you select 3 characters from the roster and get to fight with them in 3v3 battles. Although not a full-fledged fighting game as it uses one-tap controls and a level-up system with a card collecting mechanism. No announcements for a global release whatsoever. What I don't get is, why not simply release a solid Street Fighter game on mobile? It's not that hard. Let's see. SNK did it again and again with the King of Fighters saga. Bandai Namco did it with Soul Calibur, although they took it down, so scratch that real quick. And even the longtime rival, Mortal Kombat, is out on mobile, so yeah, I'm not sure what's up with Capcom. Number 1 is Monster Hunter Explore. With no energy limitations and an actual real-time co-op multiplayer with up to 4 players. Needless to say, I was waiting for this one like badly. And I wasn't the only one. And the hype was even bigger when Capcom soft launched the game on iOS in Canada back in April 2016. In what's gonna turn out to be a sort of an April Fool's prank. Okay, not really, but the game was shut down in June 2016. And Android gamers outside of Japan saw nothing but dust. Heck, not even that. Well, that sums it up for our 5 games Capcom doesn't want you to play. Which of these games would you like to see released? what other Capcom games you want to play on Android, or do you simply think Capcom doesn't give a about mobile gamers? Let us know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please click like. If you're not subscribed, now would be a great time to do so. If you subscribe, you get brand new videos 4 times a week. I'm Ben, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time right here on Android Gamespot.